purpose of my life and why I am here in this world answered tick in my mind. My willpower is my work and I have to fulfill my dreams. Not only my dreams, not just my dreams, but millions of dreams and millions of students' dreams who wanted to take civil services as their best option, career option. Not just civil services, who wanted to get on in life and who wanted to show who they are in their life. And then I started my journey. Not that I want to prove my worth, but I want to show the world that if I am capable of doing, why can't anyone? Now a woman like me, if I am capable of doing, achieving civil services, cracking civil services 2 times in 2005 and 2017, why can't millions of aspirants who actually blame themselves and the destiny, but come up in life, kindly come up in life. My ultimate message is, if I can do it, anyone can do it. If you are a serious aspirant, come to me. Let us join in the team of civil servants and let us work for the country, for our nation, beyond all borders, beyond states, beyond races, religions, and beyond ability, beyond disability. And we were all together to change the face of nation. Let us proud to be an Indian. Jai Hind.
So my dear friends, your fortune and my pleasure, please welcome Mrs. Bala Latha, who will come in front of you. Can you all stand up please, in respect and admiration, with round of applause.
India. If you see India today, we have many problems. 2 months back, 1 month back, exactly, 11-year-old girl died out of starvation. There's a girl called Santoshi Kumari. She died after begging food grains from PDS shop. That was the scenario in India. As you all know, there are many problems, human rights issues, many issues in India. Many young people with kind heart, with the passion to serve the society, should be in the system. Many will opt, most of the students will opt for jobs. But what is the purpose of the life? See, you will get a routine job. Next 30 years will pass. Routinely, millions have come to the world and millions have gone from the world. What difference we are making to the world is very important. I really thought, if I can make good students with good character, with good value system, enter into civils, at least 100 of them, 1000 of them, they can really change the face of India. With that mission, I started teaching for civil services. From last 12 years, I am doing that. When I am doing that, I got a doubt once. My doubt is, a best teacher should be able to compete with the students. Teachers should not be confined to teaching. Should know the technique of the exam, should know the capacity of the exam, the needs of the exam day, of the day. Then again, I wrote the exam because I got a chance to write. In 2016, again I went for the exam. I passed the exam in preliminary stage, main stage and interview stage. And again I got 167 rank this year. And I got different service. But the thing is, if I again enter into new service, I may miss my students, my mission. My mission is not just my students, but throughout my life in the next 20 years, at most I can work for next 20 years or 30 years. As much as possible, I want to make a difference. How can I make a difference? The only way, when young people really with selflessness and love, work for the country, we can create wonders. As Swami Vivekananda said once, when most of the country people, most of the Indians are hungry and ignorant, every educated man is a traitor if he does not compensate to them, he does not help them. Every educated man is a traitor if we don't actually help them. Our education should have a purpose. The purpose is not just knowledge, but service and character. If you can build such a great India, then automatically our mission in the world will be fulfilled. And There are few things. In the materialistic world, even the young people have becoming materialistic. We are all becoming self-centered day by day. We all think about ourselves, our life, our purpose. Just one thing. There is a philosophy called Charvaka philosophy. In this Charvaka philosophy, they believe in hedonism. Hedonism means happiness or pleasure is the end of life. Happiness or pleasure is the end of life. What type of happiness we are pursuing, what type of pleasure we are pursuing, mostly young people, we have to question ourselves whether we are revolving around temporary, ephemeral things or the permanent things. Charvaka philosophy says life comes only once. Don't bother about values. You can pursue your own happiness. Is it the purpose of our life? Is it the purpose of our life? You take any text, any book, at the end, it is not the years that count, but the life in the years that count. Life should be great rather than long. How it should be great? Life will become great by our deeds. Life will become really great by our deeds. What we expect from life, what we do with our life is really crucial. Because in service to the nation, you may think, I am giving myself, what type of service the nation needs from me, the society needs from me. There are various things that the society expects from us. Just simple things which we need to change it on. Our surroundings, our environment. We all know cleanliness is godliness. Mahatma Gandhi told, if you compare freedom struggle and cleanliness, more important thing is cleanliness. In the same way, corruption, poverty alleviation. We have many issues in India. Child labor. You will be seeing children working all the time. There are many issues in India where young people should address. Only young people can do that because we have immense power. Immense power. As Swami Vivekananda said once, masses and mob cannot do certain things in centuries. Masses and mob, even though they sit for centuries, they cannot do certain things which few energetic, strong and willpowered young people can do. Masses cannot do even for centuries, where few young people can do for a year. In a year, if few young people want to make a difference, they can do the difference. They can do the difference. Generally we think that how can one person alone can do a thing? How can one person alone can make a difference? In fact, if we really think, one person has a capability to change the fate of millions. One person has a capability to change the fate of millions. That is for sure. Because Vivekananda is a single person. Mother Teresa is a single person. You may think, Vivekananda and Mother Teresa sacrificed everything in their life. So do you want me to sacrifice? No. We need not sacrifice anything in our life to become really worthy and great. To an extent, if you sacrifice some selfishness and work hard, you can do wonders and miracles in life. But most of the times, we waste time. Most of the things, we waste time. The person who does not know the cost of an hour, the value of 1 hour, will never become great in life. Can never understand the value of life. The thing is, I'll tell my experience. From the last 12 years, I don't remember that I have taken a holiday for a couple of days. From the last 12 years in my life, I have never remembered I have taken a couple of days as holiday. I never stopped from working. I never stopped from my mission and focus. If every young person in the country uses time properly, you can really work wonders. Most of the times, we waste our time. Particularly social media, cell phones, enjoyment, movies. Once we understand the difference between real enjoyment and artificial enjoyment, we will really understand the purpose of life. We will really understand the purpose of our life. We are all suffering with a syndrome called Yeti syndrome. Earlier, in the olden days, there is a great king called Yeti, the ancestor of Pandavas and Kauravas. There is a great king called Yeti, the ancestor of Pandavas and Kauravas. He was so beautiful, so handsome, and he used to enjoy life to the maximum. He thought, a bird in the hand is better than two birds in the bush. Let me enjoy the sensual pleasures in life, wealth, women, everything. He wanted to have everything in life. Suddenly, he has done some misdeed. He has done some wrong thing. A rishi have come to him and gave a curse to him. The curse is suddenly Yeti becoming old. Suddenly you are going to become an old man. Then he got worried. Worried. He wanted to pray. He prayed and asked for vimukti. He asked the rishi to tell some vimukti, to tell some way out of this problem. The rishi again told, if one young person comes and exchanges his youth, then this man will become young and young man will become old. So, Yeti searched for a person who can exchange his oldness with youngness. So finally, Yeti got a person. His own son came, because nobody is ready to exchange youthfulness with old age. Yeti's own son came and exchanged. Yeti started enjoying the life. Completely has enjoyed the life. But still every day he used to get a question. Tomorrow if I die, tomorrow something happens to me. So finally he understood the material pleasures which we enjoy in our life, the material pleasures and benefits which we enjoy in our life, there won't be end for that pleasures. There won't be any end for that pleasures. There is a book written by Paul Coelho, 11 minutes. Any pleasure in life. For example, if today you have taken a very tasty food. Today you may feel that your tummy is full. Tomorrow, after 2 days, again you want to eat that. For the worldly things, there won't be end. Then, when can we get satisfaction? Only through service. As Mahatma Gandhi told, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The purpose of life is very important. What we need is this purpose. See, we all may think, sometimes we may question ourselves. I want to settle down in my life. I want to do this in my life. But I'll tell you a small thing. Few years back, I have read a competition conducted by a magazine. In that competition, there was a question. If the last 20 years of life is given back to you, what things you want to change in our life? What things you have to undo in your life? What things you want to change in your life? What things you have to undo in your life? Many people wrote many things. Someone wrote, I want to take care of my parents, but I am too busy that I have not taken care. So my parents died. If 20 years of my life come back to me, I would have taken care of them very properly. Second, I have trusted my friend. He cheated me. I would not have trusted my friend if 20 years of life was given back to me. Like that everybody wrote. But remember, after 20 years, the same question is asked to you. At least from today, you should write. If I would have been given the time again, I would have led the life in the same way. In this age, what all pleasures, what all things which you feel important are not at all important. This age is a very crucial age where you really can change your life or can dig your own ditch. And the life, each and every minute, each and every hour, you have to stop and ask yourself, whether I am doing purposeful in my life, whether I am giving a proper foundation for the next 30 years of my life. One question, everyone will think that I'll serve the nation, serve my village, serve my city after I become settled in life, after I become something in my life. Unless you become something in your life, how you can do something for others? And the whole world is looking at you, waiting for you. The world needs strong people, capable people. First, become something in life. Have a goal. Have a goal. Try to achieve it. After achieving the goal, work for the nation, work for the humanity. Work for the nation does not mean you have to work for 125 crores of Indians. Even if you change the fate of 10 people, it is enough. Even if you cannot change any fate, it is even enough. As Vivekananda told, condemn no one. Condemn no one. If you can help others, stretch your hand and help others. If you cannot help others, hold your hands and bless others. But don't curse others. An uneducated, illiterate, and self-centered humans will not be good for the society. First, try to achieve something. Try to be a part of humanity and country's progress. Then automatically, you can create a beautiful India, beautiful city, and beautiful village. And second part, generally, after 10th class, we'll think about intermediate. After intermediate, we'll think about graduation. After graduation, we'll think about job. We'll never plan our life. We will never plan our life. I'll tell you a small thing, what happened in my life. Generally, I don't have any plans when I'm very young. I don't remember, in my childhood, in my diary once, I wrote only 2 pages in that particular diary. Few months back, when I am searching my books, I have found out my diary. In that diary, I wrote my objectives in my life. The first objective, I should become a Group 1 officer. The second objective, I have to study law. The third objective, like that I have given list of objectives. And I forgot that I have written also. Recently, I have seen that what all I have aimed at, I have achieved more than that. Unless you aim something, how can you achieve something? Unless you dream about something, how can you make it as a reality? The first thing is, write down your objectives of what you want to become in your life. Paste it in your room. You need not do anything. At least see once every day. Definitely, you will become something in your life. Aim high. Aim at the sky. You will reach the universe. Damn sure. Nothing is impossible in the world. Most of the times, we all think that I am not capable of doing this thing. I am not capable of studying this subject. Or I can do only this. The major problem is, as Paul Coelho, a great writer, said it once, there is a world's biggest lie. There is a world's biggest lie that I cannot change my fate. I cannot control the happenings, the events in my life. This is the world's biggest lie. Mankind has power at any point of time, in any case, to change his life. You may ask me a question. Paul Coelho's statement, in simple statement you are telling. I am not telling Paul Coelho's statement. Paul Coelho might be a fiction, but I am a reality. Paul Coelho might be a fiction. Quotations might be fictions, but you are seeing me. I have implemented that. Just imagine the person like me sitting in a wheelchair with a distance education BA, getting into civil services and teaching for civil services aspirants, and at least coming to you up to this point. Realize this. No, people world will not expect that everybody can become Bill Gates or Mukesh Ambani or Abdul Kalam, but at least become good citizens. At least do something. As Mother Teresa told, if you cannot feed 100, at least feed one. If you cannot feed 100, at least feed one. The only thing is this. And mostly we think that we can enjoy in graduation. Most of the students, even I teach for many students who are from BTech colleges, degree colleges, and various colleges. Most of them come after graduation for preparation. They cannot write a single paragraph, properly a single paragraph. What is excellence? What is human excellence? Developing skills without writing a single paragraph, how can you excel in life? The thing is, read newspapers, try to write good articles, try to develop good communication skills, try to be perfect as a person. You can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. For all these things, what you want? Stability. For all these things, what you want? Stability. Most of the times, the young people today, they cannot sit even for 2-3 hours at a single pace constantly. If you are focused, if you are made to sit from morning 6 to night 10 without moving from a single place, you have to sit. You should have a patience. When you have a patience, you have a world to win. Without patience, without endurance and patience, very difficult to prove yourself in life. You might think speaking, telling is a way of easy way of communication, but in practicing it is very difficult. It is easy to preach but difficult to practice. Again I am telling. I am sitting in the same wheelchair, which you are seeing, from morning to night, continuously. It is more difficult to sit in a wheelchair than a normal chair. Each and everything in life, when you have strong willpower, when you really wanted to do it, you can do it. When you really wanted to do it, you can do it. See, there are 2 types of people in the world. Wise people, otherwise people. You should choose whether you want to be in wise or otherwise. 99.99% are otherwise. 99.99% are otherwise. Only point not wise. Who are these wise people? The only wiseness is effective management of our life. Effective management of our life is the only wise thing. If you can do, you will be the best person in the world. And to be the best person, as again I told you, you need not to sacrifice big things, but you should think about your Mother India first, because we are all indebted to the country as we are indebted to our parents. I wish to tell you here a small story of Bhagat Singh, which happened in his life in reality. You all know Bhagat Singh is a freedom fighter. He was a great freedom fighter. We always remember most of the freedom fighters all the time, but their sacrifices we'll forget. Here I wish to tell you what happened at the end of the Bhagat Singh's life. Bhagat Singh was under Hyde. The British government at that time is searching for him. He was escaping. Every night he is in the small villages of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, in that area. In a night once, he went to a poor woman's hut. He knocked on the door. A poor woman in that hut had opened the door. Bhagat Singh was very hungry at that time. The woman noticed this and provided the food for him. It was a small 2-room hut. Bhagat Singh started sleeping. In the midnight, Bhagat Singh overheard some sounds, weeping, crying, all those things. Bhagat Singh heard an argument. The talk is between the old woman and her daughters. The old woman have 3 daughters who are unmarried. The old woman was unable to celebrate the marriage because she does not have money. She is very poor. After Bhagat Singh heard this, next day morning, when Bhagat Singh is leaving, he called the old woman and said, Amma, I am Bhagat Singh. Government will give you prize money if you tell my address, my whereabouts. Anyhow, if not today, tomorrow I will be caught. Call the police and tell that I am Bhagat Singh. They will give you money. The lady told, last night itself I came to know that you are Bhagat Singh. I can keep my daughters spinsters throughout their life, but I cannot call the police and give you up who is a great freedom fighter. Bhagat Singh got surprised and went back, and finally he was caught. Bhagat Singh was hanged, you all know that. After that, Bhagat Singh's friend came to the old woman's hut and gave a letter which was written by Bhagat Singh at the fag end of his life. Within 2-3 days he is going to be hanged. At that time, he gave some money and a letter to his friend to hand over to the old woman. The letter goes like this. Amma, I am Bhagat Singh. I got surprised by seeing your patriotism, but consider me as your son. Celebrate the sister's marriage. This is the money I am spending. I am sending it to you. By the time you receive the letter, I might not be in the world, but I want to see the sister's marriage celebrated in a nice manner. And he has dropped the letter to the old woman. See, kind-hearted people, they need not do great things, even small things. Small things with great love will make a good difference in life. Small things with great love. You will be seeing some blind people, physically challenged people, poor people, child labor. As you all know, in the streets we will be seeing children begging. At least join a small kid in the school. Start doing something different in life for the cause of the society. Then you can actually change the society. And particularly, you are here around 150 people. If all of you really think, all of you really want, at least 2 of you or 3 of you can change. You can you can change millions of Indians. You can bring a very good society. For that reason, you have to study. Everyone need not become IAS or IPS. You can follow your own passion. You can have your own aim. But have an aim first. Have an aim first. Unless you have an aim, how can you achieve it? When you actually aim something, as told by a great author, the whole world help you. The whole world conspires in your favor. So have an aim first. Try to achieve it. Then work for the nation. At least 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute a day. A small step will actually is a very great leap forward for the good of the society. Thank you very much. Read NCERT books from 6th class to 12th class. Apart from that, start writing answers. Maintain writing skills. Completely practice writing. And I told you, every day I am keeping some videos in the internet. In the online also you'll get a lot of things.
Yes, ma'am.
You can follow that. Okay? So initially read newspapers, read NCERT books.
Okay.
After that, you read standard books. There are certain standard books. For example, environment, ICSE books, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Economy, Ramesh Singh. Polity, Lakshmikant. Science and technology, Arihanta, Tata McGraw, anything. So for basic things, geography, you read Coaching Leon, Mazid Hussain and Atlas. Daily follow Atlas. Expression is more important than knowledge. In civil services, expression is more important than knowledge. Start writing practice. Good expression. As I told you, most of the young people are unable to write even a single paragraph properly. Start writing practice. 100 words, 150 words first. Most of you I am telling, do something. Do some homework. Automatically you get. It is very easy to become IAS. Once you aim for it and follow certain techniques. Most of the students come without following any techniques, without doing hard work. That's the only problem. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?